Wild boars are notoriously stubborn and can be an absolute nightmare to deal with. However, they do have one significant weakness: dogs. For some reason, wild boars find themselves completely helpless against these canines, often resulting in dramatic confrontations. Today, we'll witness several incredible encounters where brave dogs take on wild boars, showcasing their determination and teamwork in the face of danger. In one unforgettable encounter, a group of dogs chased a massive wild boar that had trespassed onto a property. The owner released the dogs to ensure everyone's safety, and they instinctively knew what to do. Their goal was to contain the boar and prevent its escape. Despite the chaos of the situation, the dogs were remarkably gentle, ensuring they didn't harm the boar. They formed a tight circle around it, making it nearly impossible for the terrified creature to break free. When a German shepherd locks onto a target, you can be sure that nothing will escape its grip. In this clip, we see a persistent dog attempting to pin down the stubborn boar. Each time the boar slipped away, the eager dog quickly recaptured it, demonstrating its tenacity. The defiant boar, however, showed no signs of giving up. As the confrontation escalated, the boar found itself surrounded by 3 aggressive dogs. With no viable escape route, it tried to run, but the canines were relentless. The situation intensified when 2 giant Argentinian mastiffs suddenly joined the fray. Upon spotting these formidable dogs, the boar realized it was in serious trouble. Another clip highlights the incredible teamwork of smaller dogs facing off against a gigantic wild boar. These dogs clearly understood their limitations and worked together to keep the boar on the move, avoiding a direct confrontation. They circled and barked, pushing the boar away from their owner while intimidating it enough to encourage its departure. The boar, realizing it was outnumbered, was left with no choice but to fight back. One observer, driving down the road, found himself caught in the action as the animals blocked his path. The dogs managed to pin the boar down for a while, but after a fierce struggle, the boar broke free and the chase resumed. Deep in the woods, the cries of the wild boar echoed as a man rushed to the scene. He discovered the boar being attacked by 3 aggressive dogs, which appeared to be hunting dogs with no human in sight. The dogs were determined to take down the boar, but it put up a fierce fight, focusing on keeping its back against obstacles to fend off attacks from all angles. As fast as the boar was, it had little chance of escape from the pursuing dog. While the boar wasn't very large, it could still run quickly. But as long as the dog chasing it was faster, the boar's speed was irrelevant. Indeed, the dog was faster and was seen closing in on the boar, nearly catching it before the clip abruptly cut off. In another thrilling chase, a large boar darted through the woods, evading the energetic dogs. Despite its size, the boar was impressive as it stirred up a cloud of dust while fleeing. However, the dogs managed to outmaneuver the boar, capturing it after a prolonged chase. Their numbers allowed them to surround the boar, limiting its movements until they finally brought it down. The dogs, although tiny compared to the massive hog, were careful not to get too close. They barked loudly, trying to intimidate the giant boar and keep it on edge. Their frantic movements served to direct the boar's actions, preventing it from regrouping. Eventually, they charged into the water, surrounding a giant hog that attempted to hide from them. In an intense confrontation, a red pit bull built like a tank joined the fight, biting the giant hog and refusing to let go. Hunting wild boar is no joke, and these dogs faced the wild beast head-on. The boar retaliated fiercely, trying to bite one of the dogs and shaking it violently. Thankfully, the dog wore a protective vest, which likely saved its life during that vicious attack. This chaotic battle illustrates the sheer determination and bravery of both the dogs and the wild boar.